Bullying has become an epidemic in our country, but often parents and teachers find out about it after it's too late. That's why a group of concerned citizens, businesses, and schools in southeastern New Mexico have started an anonymous bullying hotline. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart is live in Roswell with details.
Kim, the man who started this hotline was inspired to give kids that extra line of communication to tackle bullying in schools. One young woman I met with today said this hotline would have helped her. 17-year-old Brandy Dolan of Roswell wants people to know what she endured for years in silence. She's writing a book to let people know what happens to kids who are bullied in school. She knows firsthand.
They would tell me that I didn't deserve to live anymore, that I wasn't worth the air I breathe. They made comic strips of me killing myself.
She says the main bully, who she's renamed Ted in her book, along with 4 of his friends, were in her honor classes at Sierra Middle School. Dolan says they bullied her all 3 years they were there, but she was afraid to tell teachers or her parents.
I never went to the point where I was like, these kids are telling me to kill myself, and now I've tried it. I was afraid of telling my mom and dad that they have given me life, but I wanted to take it at this point.
Which is the idea behind a new anti-bullying hotline in Roswell, where kids can report bullying and can stay anonymous. An idea Bobby Villegas started after hearing story after story about kids being bullied.
If somebody's in trouble, what do? You know, and you pick up the phone and call the fire department or 911, you know. Well, if you're being bullied, you pick up the phone and call the hotline. And, you know, somebody's going to answer that's going to give you some kind of counseling. And lots of times of hope.
Dolan says she would have used this resource.
Always there's going to be someone at the other end of the phone. And that right there is going to be so comforting and helpful to kids who were in my position. Because sometimes that's what I wish I would have had, was just someone to go to.
Dolan suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder because of what she went through. It caused her to leave high school, but she did earn her GED, and she says she's forgiven her bullies. She hopes to have her book published next month. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Gabrielle. Now, the hotline is open 24/7 and will be answered by a certified counselor who is not employed by the schools. It is open to anyone in the state. The phone number is 575-627-7233.